Hi there, I'm Guitar Hero 1885, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at WWF Warzone for Nintendo 64. Well, I played this game at the time on the PS1. I didn't play it on N64. I did borrow a couple of N64s off my friends at the time. Borrowed the N64 a couple of times. No one had this for it, but I played it on PS1. Not a bad game altogether. It's pretty much the same as Warzone on PS1. I seem to remember the wrestlers being a little bit smaller, but so I think the graphics are slightly better on this game than the PS1. The gameplay is much the same, except the button layout, obviously. I played this game a lot when I was younger. My friend had it, my next door neighbour, and we used to sit and play this game and other WWF games for hours. We liked it at the time. I still like it. It's still got the charm. It's got all the old wrestlers as well, the ones that I remember. From back when I watched wrestling and was into wrestling. I hate to even admit that. I know there's loads of people who like it, but I just think it's gone crazy. It started to go a bit crazier with the hype and all the drama and everything. Maybe some people like that. I didn't like it. It was getting right into the hype around the time when I was watching it, and it progressed from there, and it just got a bit much for me. But anyway, back to the game. Good game, nice selection of older wrestlers for maybe some more older people sort of around my age. That's always a plus. The gameplay is excellent. I mean, and the modes that you can get, like cage match and Royal Rumble. You can get that in all modern games as well. But I mean, this was a big difference from like WrestleMania on NES, and also I'm not familiar with much of the SNES stuff because I never had one for very long, and I haven't had one since. But I'm going to get one. But I'm not sure about how it measures up to the SNES. But I'm quite sure that this is a sort of a dream sort of progression from some of the earlier wrestling games. You can get the control system is what's really excellent in this game. I can't remember exactly what the buttons are, but it's just like there's you've got up and down and left and right on the wee joystick, and you've got A that does a sort of melee attack, and then which is like the type of melee attack that you do will be I'm out of the ring. Is determined by what directional button you're pressing, and so too with the grapple mode. The move you do is determined by either the directional button that you're holding, or by a combination of different directional buttons. Pretty much anybody who's played a wrestling game, a modern wrestling game will be familiar with this pattern or like control system. It doesn't feel dated. It looks a little bit more dated, but the feel of it is very much intuitive, and for anybody who's played a wrestling game in modern times or since, maybe it just feels familiar because I'm used to the game. But yeah, I think they made a good effort with this game, and for wrestling fans, is definitely something worth checking out, especially some people who watched wrestling about 10, 15 years ago, or 10 years ago anyway. They recognise all the wrestlers, and yeah, it's still a good game. It's fun to play. It's still really difficult. I'm standing here like pressing the same button over and over again. But it's still quite a challenging game to get all the moves right, and you know, to actually beat the wrestlers, beat the CPU. Yeah, it's got 2-player. It's got like weapons matches and that sort of thing. It's quite bare. There's not a lot of you know, the crowd looks okay, but there's not a lot of flashing lights or brightness or anything. It's just nice and simple, sort of reminiscent of if you've ever seen any of the like British professional wrestling series thing that was on TV years ago in like the 80s or 70s or something. It's got a little bit of that about it. Nice and basic and just to the point. So yeah, I'll give this game 3.5 stars out of 4. Sorry, 3.5 stars out of 5. See, as I struggle to punch the wrestler here, struggle to punch my opponent, press the button and talk at the same time. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5. Graphics are good, gameplay is good, nostalgia value, fun, all of that. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this this review, this video. If you have, please like. Please also subscribe to my channel, Guitar Hero 1885. And there will be on there. There's more retro game reviews. There's more. Oh, there's more video game reviews, current gen video game reviews, and also just loads of different video game reviews. There's also electric guitar lessons and other videos on stuff that I think's interesting. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and peace out and have a good one.